start on to God, God. Okay.
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 So, okay. So today, I'm going to discuss his early life, the Devadatta early life. So, and his relationship with the Buddha, his failure and the lesson story can teach us. And then, okay. So the Devadatta early life, so noble was and ambitions beginning. So Devadatta was born into a noble family and grew up in the luxury of the palace. So surrounded by wealth and comfort. As a child or privilege, he still did desire to gain respect and admiration from others. He was highly ambitious, wanted to prove hands in the war. So while his early life was filled with opportunity for stature and recognition, which will later drive him to seek a possession or power in the and submitted the Buddha. So
maybe his internet connection is unstable at the moment.
oh, sorry, whenever my internet unstable. So I wanna can hear my voice.
Yes, we can hear your voice, Bandi. Please go ahead and share your screen again.
Yes, unstable whenever. Okay.
No, we cannot see your screen so far.
Yes. Okay. So what about now, whenever?
It's still working. Please, let's wait for a moment.
Okay. So what about now? So whenever my internet unstable.
Maybe the next connection weak, so they cannot unlock the PowerPoint. Can you talk without PowerPoint? And they say no. Lost again. Lost again. Disconnect again. What should we do? How should we do? If speaker cannot join, what should we do? Please.
We continue discussing about Devadatta.
Okay. This again. Again coming.
Please, do you have a copy of his PowerPoint?
No.
No, I don't have his PowerPoint.
Otherwise,
He didn't send me.
you can host it for the speaker. Next
here
time, yeah,
connection
that one thing we
until
should be
Korea
prepared.
very bad.
Yeah, I will ask Pandit Sendawara. You should send me your PowerPoint to me, my
Korea finally.
my Viber or Messenger, Pandit Sendawara. Auto Sendawara also. Is it okay, Fish lover?
Yes, Bande.
Okay. Also Sendawara. You
Yeah,
send,
this time
Okay,
is
Bande.
very cute.
you
Okay.
send PowerPoint to my Viber or
Okay.
Messenger. In case if you lost again, I can show.
Okay. Yeah, Bande, I will send to you.
Viber.
Kawaba now, can you see?
Yes, we can see your screen, Bande, now.
Okay. Okay. So meeting the Buddha.
Meet what about we practice not only the speaking but also the how to say emotion, Samaji, emotion mood. To be patient, right? We
Yeah,
practice.
I sent to you
Practicing patience.
to your Viber.
Okay. Not come yet. On the way, maybe. Okay. You can start.
Where is my
Okay,
PowerPoint?
Bande Sendawara, please
Okay.
go ahead.
Let's start now.
Yeah, yes, go ahead, please.
Okay. Yeah. So meeting the Buddha. So can you hear me? Can you see?
Yeah.
Okay. So Devadatta met the Buddhas after Siddhartha had attained enlightenment. So after meeting the Buddha, he was deeply impressed by his teaching. So particularly the practice of love and the practice of kindness and the practice of compassion. So Devadatta saw the Buddha as a great teacher and was drawn to his path. However, so Devadatta's ambition didn't just start at following the Buddha's teaching. He also wanted to gain respect within the Buddha's community and believed he could be a great teacher of the Sangha. And this ambition would become a major driving force in his life.
Okay.
Okay. So that desire for power. Okay. The desire for power also. So they were that the ambition, desire for leadership and control. So as Devadatta became more involved in the Sangha, his desire for leadership grew stronger. He wanted to be more than just a follower of the Buddha. So he wanted to be the leader. Devadatta believed that the Buddha's teaching were too lenient and such to impose a stricter lifestyle for the monks. His desire for power and control over the Sangha led him to suggest change to the Buddha's teaching. But the Buddha rejected this idea, feeling rejected and unable to set the Buddha's way. So Devadatta decided to break away from his old following. And the failed attenders. So Devadatta challenged and failed attendants overthrew the Buddhas. Devadatta's ambition to become the leader of the Sangha led him to make service attention, to challenge the Buddha's authority. So one of the most infamous stories involves Devadatta trying to kill the Buddhas by releasing a one elephant. So this elephant, hoping it would trample him. So however, the Buddha was at hand. So Devadatta's attempt failed spectacularly. Despite his effort, Devadatta was unable to display the Buddha as the real leader of the Sangha. These fulfill highlight the depth of the jealousy and the futility of his effort to gain power through violence and deception. These are the failed attendants. And so the pittiful loser. So Devadatta as the pittiful loser, and his downfall through jealousy and selfishness. So Devadatta constant attempt to harm the Buddhas and gain power. So ultimately lead to his downfall. His jealousy consumed him, and his selfish ambition turned him against the very people who had once followed him. So the first pittiful loser is referred to how Devadatta, despite his intelligence and potential, became a tragic figure who was unable to accept the Buddha's wisdom. So his restless pursuit of power and his inability to handle himself caused him to lose everything. For example, like his follower and his health, and ultimately his peace of mind. And the sweet-hearted Devadatta. The sweet-hearted Devadatta, so moments of kindness amidst failure. So despite his failure and negative action, Devadatta still had moments where his kindness and generosity is shown through the term sweetheart is referred to the inner goodness that Devadatta still had. So even if he became lost in his ambition, it is important to remember that Devadatta was not inherently a bad person. His actions were driven by misguided desire, but deep down. So he still had a capacity for kindness. This upset of Devadatta life remained that even those who sin, those have potential for goodness inside. So inside them, it's important to remember that Devadatta was not a bad person in this core. Okay. So the end of Devadatta life. So in here, key lesson from Devadatta life, we already know that the jealousy, redemption, and forgiveness. So Devadatta life teaches serve an important lesson. First thing is it shows the danger of jealousy and selfishness. So particularly when one seeks power at the expense of others. This is the first one. The second one is it reminds us that no one is beyond redemption. Even someone like Devadatta, who strayed far from the path, still had the potential to change. So finally, the Buddha response to Devadatta offered a lesson in forgiveness and compassion. So the teaching are that even those who try to hinder, so deserve understanding the possibility of forgiveness. And so lesson from the life of Devadatta. And okay. So Devadatta life teaches the important lesson about the danger in here, the jealousy and selfishness and conceit and the desire for powers. Okay. It also shows that no matter how far someone goes straight, and there is always hope for them to chase and find goodness. Okay. This is the lesson from the life of Devadatta. And so let me conclude my presentation. And Devadatta's story as a reminder of compassion and the potential for goodness. In conclusion, so the life of Devadatta such as powerful reminder that even most tragic figure has the potential for goodness within them. So while his life was marked by failure and regret, there was a moment where his heart showed kindness. His story teaches us about the importance of following the path of compassion, the humility and wisdom, rather than being driven by selfish desire. So ultimately, life is the mature of failure and redemption, and he encourages us to reflect on the importance of compassion and forgiveness and the right way to live. So thank you so much for listening.
Thanks a lot, Bande, for your informative and interesting
Yeah.
presentation. Yeah, as a saying goes, age before beauty. First of all, our life, our Venerable Sierra and Siamaji to give some feedback or recommendation or suggestion to the Venerable Devadatta, the speaker of this night session. And after that, every participant, if you would like to put some question, please raise your hand in participant option. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Monday and Devadatta. Very interesting topic. The sweetheart of pittiful loser. Okay, there's a good point that we had to try to look at from other side, other perspective. We all knew that Devadatta is a very bad guy, really. He always trying to attack our Lord Buddha, Bodhisattva. In our history, in our record, Devadatta is just a village, is very obvious, but on the other hand, there is some good point, some strong point in his mind. Like we all know that before he break the system, the people he prayed, the community, he has power, he has abhignana. With the help of abhignana, he persuaded Devadatta to become his disciple. To attain such a mind power, such a super power, extraordinary power, abhignana, it's not easy, no? For us, not easy to attain such a willpower, such an opinion. So Devadatta had tried to attain such a opinion. At that point, maybe his heart also, what kinds of meditation, what kinds of samatha he practiced, we don't know, no? The literature didn't record anything. So anyhow, one of the 40 meditation services he may practice. That's why he attained abhignana, jhana, absorption, mental power. Such a stage, his mind, and then suddenly, pure, suddenly, in that moment, no? His mind is very, very sweet. His heart, sweet heart. Because of later, because of jealousy, as you said, because of thirsty for fame, thirsty for power, thirsty for dignity, he trying to get the position because he jealous. Venerable Sariputta. Sariputta is a right hand chief disciple of the Buddha. Moggallana is a left hand chief disciple of the Buddha. But he is a brother-in-law, but he got no position. At that time, he got jealous. He has jealous. Now, at the time, his mind, his heart, maybe, how to say, beaten, not sweet. Another one, when he got the regret, when he is dying, nearly dying, he trying to confess, trying to apologize to the Buddha. He trying to come to the Buddha because he got the full of the regression, full of remorse. He want to apologize. He want to pay respect to the Buddha. At the point, at the time, his heart was sweet, no angry, no hatred, just a regret and want to pay respect. Maybe he want to teach us that jealousy is no good. See myself for the other people. That maybe a sweetheart. But we all know he was like a loser, very pitiful loser. But in the future, he will become silent Buddha, Visika Buddha, right? Maybe at the time his heart is a sweetheart, very sweetheart. Okay, that's maybe the sweetheart or pitiful loser. Okay, good point. We should, when we study some story or some teaching, we should try to approach it from the different perspective, from this side and from another side, from that side, from your side. Then we can see clearly, we can understand the story, we can understand the teaching more comprehensive we can get. Okay, thank you very much. Samaji.
Thank you so much, Venerable. So all of the Venerable and teacher, and here I want you to advise, I want you to suggest to me how should I do to develop later and later, regarding this presentation. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Pombo, and thank you, Pomonji. It's a short message, but quite interesting. Pomoni just explained what is it about and all the underlying meanings. So myself, from a lay point of view, there are some adjectives that we can find now also interesting when you talk about kindness, intelligence, all these things people are craving for. But when you started feeling jealousy, it started destroying. You become self-destructive person, like this Devadatta character in your story. So my point over here is that we are living in today's world. There is always a competition, but it should be healthy competition. If you have plain jealousy, it will simply spoil your career or your life or whatever journey that you are walking on. So try to compete. Competition is nothing wrong. Try to compete, but with open heart and clean competition. Not get jealousy and not to step from the back line. If you look at, they would even send a big elephant to kill Buddha. So that's the really big mischief. But in the end, he tried to regret, or I think he got his regret before his last day. So at least from there on, we can also say, okay, it's never too late to change. You got to admit if you are making any mistakes. There's always time to change. But if you carry it to the end of your life or this world, then you will have very heavy hurt. So I think the message is good. Clear competition, clean competition without jealousy and malice, and admit your mistakes. If it is too late, not good. So change for the better, not to get worse. Thank you, Pomo. It's interesting. These are a few things I learned from your story. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Seattle and Siamaji. Now, all participants, I would like to encourage you to put some question or discussion or suggestion. They are warmly welcome. Please raise your hand in participant option. Sia Thomas, yes. Sia Thomas, please unmute your microphone.
And those who want to discuss, please raise your hand.
Okay. So sorry I came late, respected Seattle.
Never mind.
I have a question to the speaker.
Yeah.
I heard somewhere that Devadatta, in the early stage of his Sangha life, he was very good. He did very good progress. I heard so, if I'm not mistaken, that Ashin Sariputta even praised him and said, oh, he's a good Punji, blah, blah, blah. But is it true or not? That is my first question. Secondly, Devadatta must have great samadhi, very great samadhi, or his powers. So he must have progressed with samadhi a lot. So is it true or not?
Okay.
So according to my understanding, Jaji Soma, before the Mahamoggallana, the chief disciple, before they became as a chief disciple at that time, Devadatta Thera also as a good person. He already gave the jhana. Is it true, Jaji? Yeah. So
Yes, thank you for your answer, Uzen.
okay, here.
Thank you for your answer, Uzen. Thank you.
Yeah. Second question you mean Devadatta.
Yes.
attain jhanas is okay.
Oh, I'm not here clearly because of my internet.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah.
For the one question, he would like to know Devadatta has a higher samadhi.
Jhana.
Even though he achieved higher samadhi, he commits such evil things like schism in Buddhism against the Buddha. Why?
Not why, not why. I just want to confirm. I want to, whether I hear correctly, that Umagalana or Usariputta, they praised in the beginning of the sasana, they praised him and said, oh, he behaved well, he has a good samadhi, he's a good punji. This is what I heard. And then later, of course, we all know what happened.
Mm. Sariputta, Moggallana, they attain jhana. At the same time,
They are hardship.
Devadatta too attain higher samadhi.
Tema,
Avenya.
tema,
You
tema.
compute, is it true or not? Right, Mr. Thomas?
Well, yes, this is what I also know.
Okay. How do you think, Andi Sindhavara? Is it true or not? Devadatta attain higher samadhi, Abhignana, because he has very bad attention. But in our story, in our story, he create some miracle power to persuade Ajata Satu. As
Tema, yeah.
according to commentary. Without
Tema, yeah.
higher samadhi, without Abhignana, he cannot create.
Yes, so he has it, you know. So that means he practiced samadhi to a high level successfully, but finally he go the wrong way.
So we used to say ordinary samadhi, lokiya samadhi is uncertain, no guarantee.
Tema, yeah.
No
Tema,
guarantee.
tema, yeah.
Okay. Good. That's one also we had to consider. And anyone comment when they
So I'm so sorry.
How you are? How would you like to comment or question?
The questioner, Mr. Thomas, he asked that first of all, he devoted early life. He got the praise by the Sariputta. Is it true or not? Yes, it is true. Yes.
You also
Yes,
know
it's-
this.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you, because
It is true.
I heard this.
Then, yeah,
It is
yeah. Yeah, yeah, it is true.
It
Then
is
he
very
got,
amazing.
yeah, yeah, it is true that in
It
his
is very-
life. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Tema, yeah.
Later on, he got the absorption or manding stage, not supramanding stage. Yeah, he
Tema,
got.
yeah.
It's not the highest level. It's not the high level, just ordinary level or SA, such as we use a manding absorption. Yeah,
Mandate absorption.
manding
What I-
absorption. Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Not
what I-
supramanding absorption. It is a different level of the absorption. Yeah.
Tema.
Yeah, yeah. He got
What
the
I'm
first.
amazed, I'm amazed. Ashen Sariputta or Moggallana,
Sariputta.
Sariputta,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
praised him.
Yeah, yeah.
So he praised him. But
Yeah.
Sariputta, he has a high pinya. He has a lot of pinya.
Yeah, yeah.
he
Venerable
praised-
Sariputta, he has already got the higher level or the supramanic stages. The first of all, he praised him. Just later, Devadatta changed his mind and something like that. Actually, in my opinion, Devadatta
Yes.
give a contribution on our Buddhism.
What do you mean to say?
Actually,
Mute your microphone when they know nothing. In my opinion, it might be the samatha and vipassana. Devadatta focus on samatha only, not vipassana.
Yes. Of course.
That's why
Yeah,
he practiced meditation and he achieved supernatural power absorption. But he has no inside knowledge like Arahanta or Sotapanna and the past three winner.
Tema, yeah.
Yes, that's why his mindset can change into everything, like a jealous.
But why Ashin Sariputta praise him?
At first, Devadatta also behave very well.
Tema, yeah.
Yes.
Tema.
Yeah, but I got Mr. Thomas' point. And
yeah.
why Devadatta praise? No, why Sariputta praise Devadatta? He is a good
Yes.
guy.
Yes, there's
He
no.
has very intellectual monk. He doesn't know in the future Devadatta minds will change. That's why
He must know.
Yeah. Okay, we got the why.
Okay.
How do you think?
Well, I think, respected Sayadaw, I think Sariputta and Moggallana, they have much pinya. They can even see in the future, according to what I believe. If they can see in the future, what is the reason they praise him? Because if they praise him, it is contradicting to his future.
Yeah. Contradicted? Sorry, again?
It is opposite. Now let's say Sariputta praise him. And he say he's a Devadatta is a good punji. But why didn't he say, be careful, Devadatta, be careful, Devadatta. You have to be careful. Now you are a good punji, be careful later about your future, be careful.
So you doubt Devadatta's, Sariputta.
No. I just want to find out for myself.
Okay.
Thomas, I think in my opinion, it's nothing wrong with praising someone. He was very intelligent. It was almost equal to Devadatta before he became Buddha. So I don't think it's anything wrong when the higher Punji praise to Devadatta. Only later on he changed to the worse. He became a bad person. So that should happen in everybody's life until you reach this what is it you call the higher level of the thing.
Yeah,
so
you're
I think
right.
these are part of the life. It's not Shantariputra's job to predict someone's future. That's not it.
That's a good point.
When someone is good, we should say good.
Well, I think sometimes in the terms of prediction, but I may be totally wrong. I think the Buddha can predict. That is for sure. But you are right. The arahats might not be able to predict, but the Buddha can predict.
Arahant may not be lah.
Arahat may not be. I don't know.
Okay. Okay. Anyone comment? Bandi Nadi Sena, why you be silent? Bandi Kandasara.
For participants, please do not hesitate to ask questions or discussion.
And then some more participate afraid of discussion this like this because really nice question. Actually we can follow this knowledge.
No need, we just exchange.
Yeah, briefly, and then it is a little bit different. Sariputta, Moggallana level, and Devadatta exhaustion, and mundane and super mundane power.
But but Mr. Thomas,
Yes.
we had one story. One layman want to offer food for the Buddha or the Sangha, but
Yes.
at the day he invite, the Buddha has another invitation.
Oh.
As I think Moggallana, no? Venerable Moggallana, lay people, Moggallana's Tavagu, Moggallana's supporter. So Moggallana said, "Oh, the Buddha has invitation. You offer another day." Then the Tavagu said, "Ande, can you guarantee for my life and my sada?
Very good, very good.
I can guarantee your life, but I cannot guarantee your sada, your mind attitude." Maybe this is why the same Moggallana as Sariputta, they cannot read it.
Yes. Good comparison. Yes. We cannot guarantee our own sada. We cannot guarantee unless we are Sotapanni. But if we are Puthajjana, we cannot guarantee our own sada. Very good. Yeah.
Anyone want to contribute your idea about Devadatta? How do you think Devadatta story, who I should call? Why you keep silent?
Respected Sangha.
Yes, yeah.
It is a good.
Yeah,
okay.
good topic, Venerable Saint Aura. That is amazing. Even though at the Buddha time, some sectarian teacher challenge attest the Buddha, but as for Devadatta is the one of famous more than other sectarian teachers. And then Sarah already mentioned about Devadatta, also Venerable Saint Avara. He has very bad jealous. He want to be the greatest one more than the Buddha. I think so. In fact, he has so many conceit and so many jealous. So how can we get from knowledge from them? It's different on this group. I think so. Especially how should we avoid and jealous? How should we cultivate our mind from this story?
Thank you, Pam. How about Ashen? Andy, how do you think your idea? Ashen.
Hello, Bande. Sorry, Bande, I didn't listen to all. Just now, right? So sorry. Thank you. So nice to meet you.
How do you think Devadatta? Why he want to compete with the Buddha? And who I should invite. Pande Nandi Sena.
No, it's funny.
Unadi Sena, I can log out if you are afraid of your teacher. I can log out. Unadi Sena.
Hey, Yewara. Okay.
I would like to put some question for the speaker.
Okay.
Yes, the Buddha know everything in advance, and Devadatta also became an evildoer. Even the Buddha enlightened that he will become a evildoer later. Why Devadatta is allowed to become a Buddhist man by the Buddha? Why?
Because he want to give chance to his parami. Devadatta is later
Yes,
he will become a
Venerable.
Pratyeka Buddha.
Yes,
Later he will
good
become a
question.
Pratyeka Buddha.
He
So
will
he
God
want to
be, will
promote.
be as a
He want to promote his parami.
yeah, later he will become as a physical Buddha.
Yes, them up here.
This case the Buddha already know. Buddha,
Them up here.
yeah, he will become as a physical Buddha, even though he really, yeah.
So what I'm confused about there is he will become a basic Buddha later there, right? But in this present, he just became a Buddhist man and followed the Vinaya rule, practice meditation, and in his at the end of his death, he regret and he watched the Lord Buddha with his three actions, verbally, mentally, and
Yeah.
he watched the Lord Buddha. So he will become a basic Buddha later. So compared to his result, compared to the outcomes, the practice or the sacrifice of his actions are very low in my opinion. So even become a Buddhist man or regret or worshiping the Lord Buddha, such wholesome action bring out the result of becoming basic Buddha. It is a fair or justice in your opinion. In my opinion, it is not justice.
No reason.
Yeah, in my opinion, when we look at the beginning of the story he became as seven princess, Sabadia, Aniruddha, Ananda, Bhikkhu, Kimila, Devadatta, and Upali. They all as a princess, but not included with Upali. Okay, and 6 princes, they became as a monk at the same time. You know, Savadya, Aniruddha, Bhikkhu, Kimila, they became as a Arahanta. And Ananda is became as a Sotapanna at the time. But Devadatta just take only the Sana Abhanya. This is also, I think, if Devadatta, how to say that, if Devadatta not enter the Sasana, they may not get any guru set. This kind of Abhanya, and also the later will become as a physical Buddha. Yeah, I think so. For me, in my opinion, yeah, this might be just it according to his attitude. Yeah, thank Bande. This is my opinion. Whenever.
Yes, Bande, another point of view. For example, other ordinary Buddhismen in the time of Buddha, at the time of Buddha, they also become a Buddhisman and they also follow the Vinaya rules. And they also practice meditation and they also worship the Lord Buddha with good mind. And even they didn't commit such huge evil like a Devadatta did. Then why they don't have such good outcomes to become a Vijaya Buddha in the future? Why? It is not just it compared to other Buddhismen. Actually, in the previous slide also, Devadatta did huge, massive evil things. Even he commits such evil things, he will become an Atedra Vijaya Buddha in later. So what about the rest of the Buddhismen? They have no chance to become a Vijaya Buddha like Devadatta. How do you think of it?
How do you think, Saji, so much?
People.
What is it our loss?
Yeah. Shadow, may I opinion, the last question is maybe we are not saying
Maybe his connection lost. I got when the video was white. And then the other man, they don't have the inspiration to become Vijaya Buddha.
Yeah.
There's a very, how to say, big issue to consider that whatever the Buddha to be and Devadatta to be match each other in the samsara, the Devadatta to be always make very bad thing to the Bodhisattva. So while the Buddhas appear in the world, he also appear at the same time, where his bad karma cannot produce bad result for him, like it to be reborn in the hell. Because even though he had commit a lot again and again akusala karma in the past life, and he has good chance to see the Buddha in this life, in the present life. That's why also we have to consider. How do you think, Eddie Thomas?
I think it's a matter of the aspiration. Some people have the aspiration to be arahata. Some people have the aspiration to be the chief disciple. Some people have the aspiration to be the 80 leading disciple. Some people have the aspiration to be Vajjaka Buddha. Some people have the aspiration to be Sambuddha. So,
yeah, there's aspiration of one point. Another point, I mean, in the past life, whenever they meet each other, Devadatta did evil deed. Bodhisattva did good deed. When the Buddha appeared in the world, Devadatta also appeared in the world. According to our understanding, one who commit evil deed again and again will be reborn in the hell. He cannot
Yes.
escape from many asanchaya.
Come up here. Yes, yes. Of course.
How?
Yes,
Okay.
that might be the reason. To become a Buddha, it is required to practice perfection. 100,000 watt and 4 countless aeons, like a Vijnanika Buddha. To become a Agasavaka and Mahasavaka, it is also respected required to practice perfection. To become a Vijika Buddha as well, it is required to fulfill the perfection, right?
Come up here.
So if so, Devadatta also might fulfill perfection in his previous lives.
Come up here.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the point. Without Devadatta, Bodhisattva can fulfill his perfection or not.
Impossible without Devadatta. It's very obvious.
You did? So,
Yes, I did.
Devadatta is a great benefactor to the Buddha.
Yes, of course, in indirect way.
Okay. Devadatta, me being a Devadatta. So you, how do you think? You sleep?
No, no, say at all.
Hmm.
Hello, let me open my video. Hello, say at all.
Okay.
Yeah. This week I'm kind of busy with preparing for some exams, so I cannot join. Yeah. So maybe today's topic is about the life of Devadatta, right? Yeah. Yeah. I just in my opinion, I just have some ideas about him because I just saw the topic today. I cannot have many time to prepare. Like I have heard a comment, an idea in Vietnam. They said that if they can choose to be Devadatta, they will choose to be like Devadatta. Like Devadatta has a chance to become a Pachika Buddha in the future. Like he has a chance to escape from the samsara, I mean the cycle of birth. But we are not Sotapanna, so the chance that we will go into the 4 lower realms will be there. I mean, we do not have anything sure that we will not be free from the cycle of suffering, but Devadatta has a chance that he will be free from the cycle of suffering. So it's a very hot debate topic in Vietnam a long time ago.
What
I
is
just
it?
that
Okay.
I have told you. Someone told that if they can choose to be Devadatta and escape from the samsara, they will choose instead of just being a person that cannot be sure for anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got how about
Yeah.
for ordinary people not sure every day and Saturday is not sure will be free from samsara or not. But Devadatta is sure.
Yeah. Although he has done many many bad
People-
things.
free from samsara. So some people will choose the way, will follow the way of Devadatta.
No, they told that they told that it is the only way if they have to choose.
Okay.
Yeah.
My God.
Besides, from the life of Devadatta during the Buddha's time, we can know another thing that like the Buddha, the enlightened one with 10 guna, like he's very supreme, he is good, he is the best in the world, but he still have someone who hates him. So our life is not the way that we have to satisfy everyone. We should live in the right way and accept every bad words. Yeah.
Even the most perfect one had the hater.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Can I add on one or two lines?
Okay, of course.
Well, yeah.
Mm.
What I learned a few literature from practical Buddhism, I understood Buddha focusing more on the inner self instead of comparing others. He's focusing on his own. He's very much sure what he's doing. He never loses his focus and target. When he looked around, he always tries to help people, not to compare him with this and that. So probably teach Devadatta personality is not even in his league. This is the one who started getting jealous and trying to destroy Buddha. So his malice, he made his own destruction. Buddha, it's not like that. So Buddha will become Buddha, either Devadatta is there or not, if he's concentrating what he's doing. He's got his own way and technique. So Devadatta, I don't know, I didn't learn Buddhism, so why he's always there. Is a Buddha rival or whatever? It's always there, I don't know. But Buddha will be Buddha, either Devadatta or not. That's my, but I learned little from practical Buddhism.
In this way, I also has
Because everybody's got our own shine. It's no use comparing here and there. Competing if you want. If you have the skills, yeah.
Okay.
But not simple jealousy. It's useless.
Suppose the bodhisattva focus on his own ability, right? Whether there is a Devadatta or not, he may fulfill the perfection. Like the peace lover and the also Devadatta asked the question and said, without Devadatta, the Buddha cannot fulfill, cannot accomplish the perfection. So we have the 10 kinds of perfection. 10 kinds of perfection, dana, sila, and so on. So what perfection Devadatta had Bodhisattva to fulfill? What types of perfection? Perfection of charity, dana, or sila, or nikama, or... Well, I think only kanti, right? Patience, perfection. If there's any, maybe
Forgiveness.
ubeka, equanimity.
Equanimity.
Kanti, patience, the perfection of patience and perfection of equanimity. And another one, what were it? Dana, sila, nikama,
Penya as well.
panya.
Yes.
Sila,
If we look,
Virya
if we
also.
look at the two merchant story or two merchant advance, he differentiate the pig, Goramak, and the real Quran map for
Mm.
the both grandma and grandchild.
Yeah. Who are
Yeah, it might be
other?
concluded in Binya perfection.
So 4. Kandi, Ubeka,
And
Panya, another one.
Vidya. Also Vidya.
Vidya, Devadatta,
Yeah.
not directly support, and then
I think that it may be a mix of the 10 perfections. I think that it will be a mix of the 10 perfections that he have to use different kinds of perfections in different times so as to live with the word of that. Yeah.
No, I am thinking for that without Devadatta, Kandi Barami, Bodhisattva can fulfill or not. Without Devadatta, Bodhisattva can fulfill wisdom, perfection of wisdom or not. And then he can, no?
Yeah, he
Yes,
can.
it's possible.
Yeah.
Mm.
If we look on the advance of Mahasara,
Mm. So without Devadatta, Bodhisattva can fulfill perfection of patience, Kandi, or not. And then patience me not only to the individual, no? To the sometimes being, and then also all the situation he encounter at the environment or a season like it too hot, too cold. He have to be patient. Sometimes he cannot get what he wants. They have to be patient. So Devadatta just Bodhisattva, just Bodhisattva, whatever he met. But without him, the Buddha can fulfill and then the perfection of the patient too. How do you think? Jadi, so much, Mr. So much.
Well, I think the meetings of the Sammasambuddha with Devadatta is only a small fraction of his perfections. So we should not overvalue this Devadatta. Devadatta or not Devadatta, Bodhisattva will always attain to Sammasambuddha.
Okay.
Hello, Benny.
Okay. And then notice that.
Yes, the Buddha can fulfill a perfection without Devadatta because if we want to become a Buddha, we need to fulfill we call Kankomyama Dedinjinekavadade. I have heard about Devadatta. The Buddha met 500 life, 500, just a little, 500 life. They met each other 500 life. So the Buddha can fulfill without Devadatta.
Okay. That's a good point. And then 500 light. You mean the 500 Jataka story, or you just usual? You to research only 500 light Buddha and Bodhisattva and Devadatta meet each other. Some it is according to commentary or sub-commentary or just hearsay. Just I want to make sure. And then this, because I don't have such a knowledge. That's why. Bodhisattva and Devadatta meet each other only 500 life. Is according to who? According to commentary?
I think it's according to commentary. It's not sure, but it's not sure.
Okay, okay. Just hearsay, okay?
Yes, yes.
Anyhow, that's one also good point. You should do research when it's in the aura. Yeah, that's also a good point because we have a 550 Jataka story. Now, if we analyze, if we read carefully how many Devadatta stories involved in 550 Jataka story. Huh?
And you said Devadatta do bad evil deed, but he met the Buddha less life, another life.
Mm.
I have here Devadatta Devadatta can do a good deed, and when he met the Buddha at the time, he has jealous. When he meet another person, he's not jealous.
Yeah, that's also very amazing, no? How to say? Awful. When he meet only Bodhisattva,
Yes.
that's jealousy. He hates Bodhisattva.
Yes, he
Or another, not to another person. So that's all.
If he meet another person and he has
Good mind, very kind.
yes, he is very kind. So he do good deed.
Good deed for them.
In his life. Yes.
So in such a case, whenever Bodhisattva and Devadatta meet each other, Devadatta hate him, Bodhisattva. But Devadatta doesn't hate another person. So in this case, Bodhisattva is a lack of loving kindness or Devadatta lack of loving kindness. Because according to the teaching of the Buddha, when we practice loving kindness, when we develop Metta Bhavana, we will be loved by the other. So Bodhisattva didn't develop Metta Bhavana to the Devadatta or not. We will be, how to say, shoot him by the thunderbolt. How do you think, Yaji Thomas?
Well, the Buddha Gautama is boundless yet now, no? This we believe. So he has even boundless metta to Devadatta. So it is clear, crystal clear. Or the story is clear, no? To me.
So that hearsay is how to say, not reasonable, no?
If we remember the first few slides of the presentation today, Devadatta was jealous because he just wanted to become a leader when the Buddha was the leader of Sangha. So he was aiming for the leader position. So instead of competing fairly, instead of working hard, he just jealous and started destroying Buddha. He didn't consider the others at his level. His target was only Buddha. He just wanted to become a leader. Then his greed and jealousy started killing him. It's nothing wrong with Buddha. It's all him. It's happening inside this Devadatta figure.
So in this case, we should smile like that when Nadisena say whatever Bodhisattva Devadatta meet, Bodhisattva he hate. And Bodhisattva doesn't hate. Devadatta didn't hate to other. That's also, and then no commentary or sub-commentary, just hearsay.
Yes, hearsay, yes.
So we should smile such a hearsay. Anyhow.
Okay, now I remember another story when we were young. This finger cutter, the Ingulimala. Yeah. You know what? Remember what Buddha said? You are the one who kept running. I'm here. So he's been chasing Buddha to cut off his finger. So that same thing repeats every now and then. I think Buddha and this Devadatta thing. He's the only one with malice and jealousy, chasing to destroy Buddha. Buddha doesn't move. He keeps on what he's supposed to do. He has his own dignity and sila and everything, the perfections that you all just talked about.
Yeah, this case also the Buddha he focused on his own.
Jealous can change life, the whole life.
Of course, sure. Genuine.
Yes.
So don't let J come into your life. Okay.
Magana Sayadaw said, mine is first. Mine is first. Second, she will Patama. Is me jealous?
It's me. Don't have jealous.
Don't have jealous, yes.
Don't be jealous.
Yes, don't be jealous, yes.
Good point. Anyone comment why other people keep silent? Who I should call?
Devadatta, I have also some little confused about your PowerPoint slide. The sweetheart of Devadatta. You mentioned that Devadatta had also moment when he showed kindness and generosity, but most of the scripture or most of the events, he was a bad guy. He was a evildoer. So how could we see him as a positive one? Could you please give me some example that he showed his kindness and generosity? Do you understand?
Yeah, Venerable, I understand what you mean. But according to my PowerPoint, it's not authentic, I think. I made PowerPoint, so very few times. I don't have enough to create the authentic references. I'm just sorry for that. And this Devadatta also as a great person for a while, before he the Buddha, he became we already know that Devadatta attained the jhana, samatha meditation, or jhana. This also I would say Devadatta also as a great person. When we compare with us, with me, I mean, yeah, also for me, like I don't have any genre, right? At that time we compare this kind of things. Maybe Devadatta also as a great person. Yeah. So I'm not how to say that? I'm not here. I'm to mention that this kind of example. I don't have any example to mention this. Yeah. Sorry, Vanima. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. On the chat box, let me notify as the Buddha predicted that Devadatta would become small Buddha after he was free from egg. What will be the merit of the small Buddha? So what is the merit of Devadatta to become small Buddha, physical Buddha? And this in Devadatta, do you?
Yeah, because before Devadatta died, Devadatta recite one of the verses. Imihi ati tamaga bugalan, Devadi Devo, Naradama Tarate. The man that said Tata Punya Lekana, Panehi Buddha, Tana Upemi. Because of these verses, he will become as a small Buddha. Not small Buddha, maybe I think individual Buddha.
Okay.
I wouldn't say small Buddha in here.
Anyway, okay, we just say
Yeah.
physical Buddha. So what does it mean about that?
Sorry, the boss mean he went to be how to say a refugee, the three refugee, three tributary. Yeah. How to translate in English? I not find to translate in English.
Okay.
Yeah.
He just aspire, just pray to become physical Buddha. That's
Oh,
possible.
it's not like that. To become a Buddha, you have to practice 10 perfection, 100,000 watts and 4 AMs. To become a Vajika Buddha, it is required to practice perfection 100,000 watt and 2 AMs. It is required.
Okay. But here the questioner asks what will be the merit of that? So every merit, every 10 perfection of the merit require 2 Aaron and 1,000 attention.
Maybe 10 perfection as well.
Including 10 perfection.
We are not sure how many Aaron Devadatta have fulfilled the perfection. After he free from the hair, how many Aaron he will fulfill to perfection, we are not sure. But at least he had to fulfill the perfection for 2 Aaron, 1,000 Asankya, right?
If you look at the Sodanda Nibbata, Kaka Visana Sudra, it explains that without practice 10 perfection, there is no Buddha or Vajika Buddha.
Okay.
If only if they practice 10 perfection, they become a Buddha or Vajika Buddha. But the difference is duration.
Okay. Duration.
Yes. If you would like to know more, please go to check Sodanda Nibbata, Kaka Visana Sudra.
Okay. Good. Thank you.
Thank you, Venerable.
Question now also got the answer. Okay. Okay, Siaji, so much. Okay.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, go ahead, Saji.
Devadatta has a lot of time for his perfections. So many kapas, so many aeons. He has a lot of time to finish his perfections.
Mm.
He can do it, no?
Mm. Yeah.
In the early days of Devadatta at that time, so he had no faith. Some people they mention like that. How do you think, Sarah?
No, hey,
No faith. Faith means saddha.
Saja.
Without saddha, he became a monk at that time. Do you agree with that?
No, I don't agree. Without faith, he
Yeah.
cannot attain the jhana absorption. Without faith in the Dhamma, and then maybe his mind changed. Like we discussed earlier, and then when Moggallana cannot guarantee his lipi base saddha. So Devadatta also saddha may lost
Yeah, I'm also,
later back.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm also don't agree with this question. And some people they think about like that.
Mm. Okay. Anyone want to comment? If no one comment, shall we stop? It's okay. Now already 9:10. No, at my side already
Already midnight?
10:30. Okay. 11, nearly 11.
Oh, 11.
Okay, let's say Bodhisasana.
Let's recite Buddha Sasana 3 times and conclude our program.
Bodhisasana.
Bodhisasana, Bodhisasana,
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you, Bani Singhawa.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, everyone. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Bye. See you next week. Next week special program.
See you next week, dear all.
Okay. Bye.
Yeah.